TheTitanfallPrincess, and welcome to the TitanfallPrincess reviews. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing Quantum Break for the Xbox One. This game has been shown off for so many years now. Excuse me. And my wait is finally over.
You really want to open that can of
So
worms?
did it live up to the hype, or is it overhyped? Let's start with the graphics.
Jack.
Now, graphically, Quantum Break isn't going to win any awards.
Gotta keep.
After playing games like Killzone, Shadowfall, The Order 1886, Rise, and Rise of the Tomb Raider alongside Sunset Overdrive, Quantum Break is an average-looking game. One of the things that bugged me about Quantum Break are the low-res textures at times, jaggies, and how it has a heavy film grain. In fact, you will notice lots of grain in Quantum Break, and on TVs that are 1080p or better, it doesn't complement the look at all. Okay? The one thing done right are the facial expressions. Characters' mouths actually do move realistically, but then I have these moments when I look at characters' hair and it almost looks like plastic on some of them. If you played a Lego game, then you know what I'm talking about. And no reload animation. Jack simply picks up a clip. Jack packs a clip in the gun, and you don't see him toss the old clip at all. This literally has to be the only game this gen without clip animation. Now, if you like Max Payne physics, then this is the game for you. It's not as gory or detailed as Max Payne 3, but when you finish someone off with a shotgun, a headshot, or any gun, you can continue to shoot them and watch the bullets keep hitting them. There's even some small details like blood splatters, explosions, things of that nature. Okay? Overall, graphics, for me, get a 6 out of 10. Sorry, guys. Now, up to sound and music. This is where Quantum Break is actually really good. The sound is really well done, in my opinion. Gunshots sound good, explosions sound like they pack a bang, and the voice acting is top-notch. The music sounds like your typical blockbuster movie, leading up to something better and better each scene, and sets the pace for the game. Also, the surround sound is done nicely, so I really don't have any complaints when it comes to the sound. I'm going to score that a 9 out of 10. Okay? And finally, we get to gameplay. And this is where Quantum Break is just okay. Quantum Break is a shooter, and I literally mean a shooter. There's no melee button, which can be weird when an enemy is close to you and you can't even pistol whip them. Okay? I don't understand this considering Max Payne had melee attacks. The shooting is done very well, and to break the pace, you get some platforming and obstacles to figure out, and of course, you use your time powers. Okay, now here's my problem, okay? For all the people that played Beautiful Joe and Time Shaft, the time power in Quantum Break aren't anything new. I did like the time dodge and shooting a time bubble at someone and filling them with bullets, but excuse me, after doing it for the 10th time, it gets repetitive. What was done well is the platforming, and the story is really good, especially in the first act. I'm on the third act on normal difficulty, and with keeping the game paused over an hour talking on phone calls, it didn't take me too long to get there. The thing with Quantum Break, from what I noticed so far, is it's heavy on dialogue, cutscenes, story, and time events, and the acting is top-notch. Now, in comparison to Alan Wake, there really is no comparison. Alan Wake was a masterpiece. Quantum Break is a sci-fi shooter, period. Throughout the campaign, there's a lot of collectibles, things to read and some clues to pick up, but it's not an open world game, or open at all. It's point A to point B. Quantum Break for all the hype surrounding it, isn't a bad game, but it certainly isn't the best Xbox One has to offer. Want the best graphics on Xbox One? Play Rise of the Tomb Raider, Sunset Overdrive, Halo 5, Rise, and Forza 6. And yes, I'm aware there's some cool looking time powers to use. The gunplay is good, but would I recommend you go out and buy this game? Honestly, no. Should you experience Quantum Break? Yes. Overall score, 7 out of 10. It has a good story, okay graphics, good platforming, and puzzles, and lots of collectibles. Honestly, it was much better than I thought it would be. But once you beat it, you're pretty much done with it unless DLC's coming for it, which I think may happen. So this is the Titanfall Princess, and this was the Titanfall reviews. Let me know what you think. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And you know why? Because you love me.
Jack, your brother addressed that video to me, but I've never met him.